On for the point after is Randy Bullock. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Come on now, let's go. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. From the 31, Carr trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Partner, I know it's hard to believe, but sometimes guys who are built with the dimension of linebackers can actually get lost from sight by the quarterback.
Well, they're usually not the tallest guys.
So, yeah, that allows them sometimes to kind of hide down in there, kind of get a little bit lower, and maybe he just never saw him. But, boy, he sure wishes he had. He picked it off and ran it all the way back for a touchdown.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Bengals 14, Raiders 7. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. A nice little juke. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A reminder that coming up later tonight, a good one on Sunday Night Football. We'll see what could have been a playoff matchup a season ago. The Bears and the Rams from L.A. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football from down in Mexico. Mexico City, to be precise. The Chiefs and the Chargers going at it. And he'll get this one up to the 26. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Now, 180. Raider 9. Come on, dude.
55's my guy, 55. Go.
Hey, Foxtrot. 55. Right there. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 27 yards there, a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Now Carr. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Down. You wide 88. 29. Here we go. Here we go. Juice right, Chief.
Throwing again. Carr. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's go.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bengals' 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Push him back.
49. Check 49. Check 49. Express. Juice right. Check. White Monday down.
Shotgun now for Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Tyrell Williams, incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Carr to throw. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by Carlson is good. Last season for Carlson, bit of a strange rookie year. Won the Vikings job, then was let go week 2 after going 0 for 3, but he picked things back up.
Remember, he was drafted to cure their kicking woes, and he ends up going 0 for 3 against Green Bay, including the potential game winner. Gets cut, picked up by the Raiders, 16 for 17 the rest of the season. I'd say at the end of the year, a pretty good success story.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position. Where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
And they work this well upfield across the 45. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Now to this. 54. Right 54.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
A gain of 15.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Brissett. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Here's Brissett. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down, Cincinnati.
Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Watch the out, watch the out.
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54.
Hey, watch the slip.
From the red zone now, Brissett. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Who that?
They'll throw again. Brissett. Caught. Eifert over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Brissett toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's now 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And the spin looked pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Bullock will put this one through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On first down, Wilkins. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, They really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. All day.
Throwing, Brissett, flushed out right, and this is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Space to maneuver at the 40. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, team.
This is Wilkins. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jordan Wilkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Raiders 10. Randy Bullock set to kick off.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Easy, kill. Hey, high 7. 52's the mark.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Get ready. Express.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
He's scared.
Check 50. Check 50.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The stop made by Andrew Billings. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Hey, 7:34.
Now Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jordan Willis able to record his 5th sack of the season. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Single.
From the gun, Carr. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
On first down, Carr. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
734. Express.
Carr to throw again. The quick slant caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Luke Wilson. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are back within a score. Carlson on for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 24-17. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run on first down. It's Wilkins, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check back, check back.
Here's Brissett. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
To throw is Brissett. And that is incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
93. 93. Hey, orbit. 55.
Carr going to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Down. 180.
55. Hey, eat. You're trapped.
Easy. Kill.
He's coming. Double up.
to throw again. Carr. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Switch. You're mine. Hey, Alpha.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Derek Carr, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks for the Raiders last year, and they only won 4 games total, so they've got some experience dealing with tight ones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What now? 280.
59. Watch the run.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Now.
54, right there, right
180. Hey, we're good. 280.
Watch safety creeping.
Raider 1.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Have me.
54, watch 54. Check right. 6 guys. Check.
Express.
From the 45 on second down. Carr. Man open left side is Brown. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
And there's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds the number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
He had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before.
Go Chief.
Check. Hey, 6-6, pull it high.
On first down, Jacobs. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. A 6-yard pickup.
The last run got 6, now second and 4.
Oh, yeah. And here we go.
Carr now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
The Raiders on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and 4.
Hey, Charlie.
What you got, Heavy? Give me something.
From the gun, it's Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Shoot.
They run with Wilkins. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Brissett got his man. It's Eifert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play outside deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Check 3. Slam. Kill. Turn it up.
On the carry, it's Wilkins. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. To throw, Brissett sliding out of the pocket. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 16.
29. Mark 55. Hey, echo.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, Haywood.
Come on, God, 55. Somebody to run. Check it out, read. Switch.
White.
Throwing again. Carr. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Flush to his right. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Here we go, D. All day.
He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Boy, how do you let a guy get that wide open in the 2-minute drill?
There's absolutely no way that that's coached or taught. That's an absolute complete breakdown on that play.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Watch the boot.
Yo, Chief.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Carl Lawson in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Target. Mike 55.
To throw is Carr. It's his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll look to throw. This is caught. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Brissett now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I tell you,